music, improv? Is there anything like you cannot do?
Nothing Rosamund can't do, trust.
I can do a lot of things. By the way, there's so many seats available. Why is that guy sitting in the rafters? You guys up here comfortable?
Hello, hello, hello.
This is like the end of our first day. It's been a long old day. How have you guys found it so far? How's Telford been playing? How's the people?
We love it. We love it.
Yeah, it's
We
great.
Tom thought we were in Wales. Now, mind you, it's called the Wales.
I mean, that is a little bit
It's a little bit misleading because they moved it over to Telford, right? To Telford takeover, but I can understand. He looks at
Are
me.
we close to Wolverhampton?
Look at the look he's giving.
Wolverhampton?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, we're not. We're not.
Wolverhampton.
Are we? Okay.
Feels fantastic.
I have a question for the crowd. Do any of you care about this? Because I still don't understand where I am, but I'm with you fine people and I love it.
It's Wales. We're in Wales, right? No, we're not.
No, Wales is a different country, like Ireland.
It is.
It is. We're just on a detour.
Where are you from?
I'm from Wrexham. So Wales, yeah.
Wrexham.
I know.
I just had one of those exams.
Wrexham exam. Wrexham exam.
Yeah. It's a lovely old town. Let's just leave it at that, I think. God, I guess there's going to be loads of questions, so we should just dive right in. First question, somebody, hands, right in, eager.
Thank you. I'm so sorry, I'm going to be a bit cheeky. Our friend Jordan is getting married over in America today, and he
Where are
loves,
you? Sorry.
Over here.
Oh, there you are.
And
Hi.
he loves Smallville so much, so I wondered if you could possibly do a little shout
Why
out
isn't
for
he
him.
here then?
He's getting married today in
Congratulations!
Jordan! Jordan, congratulations!
Thank you.
Where is he getting
Where?
married?
In Utah.
Oh, man. Sorry, Jordan! I love Utah.
Congratulations,
He likes
Jordan.
the guy, it's okay.
I bet you he likes it.
Yeah, I like Utah. But if he's getting married in Utah, maybe he's marrying a few people.
That's right.
It's a possibility.
How many people is he marrying, miss? One guy.
He's marrying one guy.
Well, that's the luckiest guy in the world. That's for sure.
Let him know that I said Merry Christmas.
Who was with the Williams Shadow? Let him know. Then I said Merry Christmas.
Any message?
All right, great, thank you.
Thank you, Jordan.
Next question.
Yeah, where's the next question coming from? Over here we have some.
Coming from here. Hi guys. What do you think was so successful about Smallville that's meant that even like almost 10 years later people still love it?
I don't know, you tell me.
It's the story before the story. It started all the other shows. So if you want to see where it all stemmed from, I think Smallville may be the show for you. That's my thought. You agree?
Sure.
Thank you.
It's the Superman mythology. Everybody loves that. The good guy wins. He's a nerd. Fell in love. So like a super hot chick. It's all about me. No, but people love that story, right? Good wins.
I also think that what resonated was a show about identity for all the characters. Who am I? What am I supposed to do? Where do I fit in the world? And how do I deal with my psycho father?
Or my lying friend. I mean, right, would Lex be evil if,
Was Lex evil?
I don't think he was that evil.
How many
He just
hands
maybe
that Lex was
misunderstood.
evil?
Lex evil? Anybody thinks there's a few people out there? You obviously didn't understand the show.
How many hands that Lex was not evil?
Well, I think he was just neglected.
You got like yourself.
Erica raised her hand.
Yeah, it was fun.
What's that?
How many hands it was all Clark's fault?
Right, we've got another question from over this way. Is it right? Right there.
Oh. Afternoon, guys.
What's up, Tiny?
That
No, that's his name.
Is it?
that genuinely is my nickname. Tiny hands.
Tiny hands. Well, you know what they say about tiny hands?
Big feet.
Nope. I don't know. I was asking. I don't know the answer.
Big lips.
Question, Tony.
Sorry. This is a question to each of you. What would you say is your character's defining moment in the show, in your own opinion?
Laura?
I gotta think about this one. Hold on.
Erica?
I'm gonna ask the audience what my defining moment was. I don't know. I know
Defining
characteristics
moments?
that are defining. I don't want it just to be based on when she finds out the Clarks.
And you don't want to objectify your
No,
own
it's
character. You
something-
can't judge your own character.
No.
But how about falling in love with him?
That's not a defining moment.
Love isn't a defining moment in your life?
It depends on
I guess
how
I
you
wouldn't
feel
know that, so
at this
maybe you're
moment in
right.
your life.
Listen, guys. Listen. We should answer this for each other's characters.
All right,
Yes.
what do we all think Laura's defining moment was?
Did you guys watch the show?
I think her defining moment was when you were directing and you had the squibs on.
That's not a defining moment.
For
That was
gunshots.
the defining moment for Laura.
Wasn't there some moment where you actually felt like you fit in instead of being an outsider?
No, she was always an
No,
outsider.
I was always, honestly, I was.
that Clark?
Michael took me out t-shirt shopping in Vancouver. That's the only time I hung out with anybody on the show. Because I was the new girl, like.
Well, I think. Do you think that
No,
women sometimes feel
let's get
threatened
together.
with other women?
Aww.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to answer your question.
Wait, your question was about our characters.
Yes,
not
listen,
about
I'm
our-
just gonna say I think it's when
Sorry,
Kara
people.
decided to go off on her own. That's a defining moment
There
for
you
her
go.
as her character.
Right.
Independent woman.
I think there was a one or two, I don't know, of course, what episode it was, but there was some point that Lois started investigating, and I suppose that's,
Because that was
But
her
you know-
future, inevitably, right?
yeah.
To be
When
a
I started
reporter.
to believe that I could be a good journalist. That's something.
Defining. That's
Well,
purpose.
and Lois
That was
somehow,
defining.
Lois somehow was so intrigued with this enigmatic character called the Blur. And Clark was always, he liked it, but he was a little confused as to how you fell in love with a guy who was just blurry all the time. But you were like so interested and involved with him. So I'm getting deep here. I remember Clark being like, "This is so strange that she would be into a guy like that, even though that guy is me." But
He was thinking too hard.
well, this was a defining moment for Clark.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's it. I got it back.
Do you know the defining moment for Lex? I think I might.
Mouth to mouth on the beach, on the shore.
That was refining. That was a nice moment when we had mouth to mouth. He was trying to save me. I was trying to allow him to. I think Lex's defining moment was when he pushed his father out the window of that building and said, "I guess I'm evil." Like he let it go. That defined him. That was it. Because he had tried so
I
hard.
think you were doing your dad a favor.
Yeah.
It's hard to have
Clark
a child that's bad and psychotic.
Wait, say that again?
It's hard to have a child that is psychotic, so maybe you were doing your dad a favor.
He had to put up with
Wait a minute. Did you just say that I was psychotic?
No, he had to put up with you. You did him a favor.
I know, Lex.
We're still talking
I
about
know
characters.
Lex. I'm still that Lex inside. I got that Lexual feeling. Healing.
Michael was called Sexy Lex today. Does anyone agree with that?
Maybe not anymore. But I went to a concert one night. Remember the band Chicago? Remember, if you leave me now, you'll take away the biggest part of me. Right. Right. So I go to this, and I go up to get a beer. Yes. And I go up. I was waiting for one more. That would have really. Alright, neither can I. So I walked up. Shut up! And I walk up to the bar, and there's this woman there. And as I get a beer, I go, "Can I get a light beer?" Because I like light beers. And she looks at me and she goes.
Nobody asked.
She goes.
Why would you order a light beer?
They finished the store. And she goes, "Mm-hmm." And I go, "Uh-huh." She goes, "I know who you are." And I go, "Who am I?" She goes, "You Lex, baby. You Lex." And I go, "Awesome, do you want an autograph?" She goes, "No, I don't need no autograph." "But you Lex, baby." I just remember, that was my defining moment. That was it for Mike. Me.
Nobody ever says that about Clark.
Regis Philbin called me Sexy Lexi. I like that. Sexy Lexi. Remember, you can look it up. You did. All right, next question. Sorry. How about you in the front row?
We're used to it.
Thank you. Hi, so this one's for Tom. So recently I saw you in Lucifer. I was a little shocked because you upped up a bit. Making me feel old as well.
That was a character choice.
I'm just wondering, what was it like to go back into kind of a comic geeky world after a bit of an absence, and which would you prefer, the Lucifer world or Smallville?
Lucifer exists in the DC universe in a way, but that show was filmed similarly to how Smallville was filmed. And walking with Tom and Lauren, they were very welcoming. It was a lot of fun, and it was fun to play a character who, Clark was very much unaware of pretty much everything, except where his house was and where Lex's office was. Everything else, Clark was pretty clueless. But I got to play a character who was sort of ahead of everyone with chess moves, so to speak, and that was a lot of fun. Because at the beginning, I wanted everyone, when they started watching Lucifer, to be like, well, what is he doing? He's very boring. Why is he here? And then slowly reveal the layers to his character. And hopefully that worked.
I was just happy to see you back on my screen.
Thank you.
Great on that show too. You were great.
Thanks, man. Thank you. Yeah. The best compliment was somebody was like, "Oh my God, dude! I didn't even know that was you. You look so much older." No, you didn't know. And I go, "Well, yeah, I'm older."
Isn't that the weird thing? People remember you from the show and they look at you and it's like, you look old, man. I'm like, well, F you. I started that show 20 years ago.
And it's like, most likely you do too.
Yeah. One guy, you love this story, waited 20 minutes in line. I'm being sarcastic. It's probably 8 minutes in line. And he walked up to me and goes, Gene Hackman was the best Lex Luthor ever. And I go, I agree with you. He goes, all right.
He waited in line for an autograph to say that.
It's like going up to a supermodel and waiting for 20 minutes and going, or 8 minutes and going, you're not as pretty as Cindy Crawford. Right? Who says that?
Act with the same.
How about that little kid on the end? Here, I'll bring it over, man.
Batman switch.
Here, stand up. Get over here. Come on. Come on, don't make me. I'm old. Walk over here. You got a Batman shirt on? Sit right here. Sit down. Let's do this, right? What's your name?
Jack.
Chuck. How do you spell that? J-O-C-K?
J-A-C-K.
Jack, you mean. What's your question, Jack?
Who's faster, the Flash or Superman?
The Flash or Superman?
I don't know. Who's faster?
I'm sorry, what was that? Could you...
He said...
Supergirl.
He said Supergirl. Who do you think, Jack?
Flash.
Hey, Jock. I think, from what I understand, Superman is faster flying, while the Flash, who can't fly, is faster running.
I think he's right, Jock. Good question. Why aren't you wearing a Superman or a Flash jacket,
He's a
Jack?
Flash fan wearing a... Yeah.
All right, that settles that debate.
Well, thank you, everyone. This was great.
This is fantastic.
There's a question over in this corner on the left. Not that way.
Why didn't you tell me it was the front row?
Pointing.
Just so you guys know, I can't see anything except blue shirts and foreheads in the front row.
I saw you while I was buying toys a few minutes ago. That was awesome. What's your question?
Mine is for Supergirl.
Fine. Film you. You should film you talking to him right now. There you go.
Don't waste your camera time.
Supergirl. How close did you get close to the character you was playing?
How close did I get to?
The cow?
The
How close did you get to the couch when you were playing?
The character what you was playing.
Copy that. On Smallville. I always say that when I first joined the cast, it was season 7. So like we already talked about, was the new kid in school. So Kara herself was new to the planet and unsure of who she was and where she belonged and what she was capable of. So I think I related to her in that way in season 7. I was terrified shitless to be a part of the series because it was such a great show. And eventually she kind of developed into who I was as an actor, and they started writing in that way a little bit more, but yeah, bye Michael.
Now I have a question over here for this young, hairy...
Answer the question.
Potter? What? Hi, I guess this is for probably Tom.
Hi. It's for all of them. What is your favourite scene that you enjoy doing?
Favorite scene we enjoyed doing. What's your name?
Alana.
Hello, Alana. It's a lovely name. You can sit down now. Our favorite scene. Why don't we start with Erica? You have a microphone. Sorry.
The striptease.
That was awesome. You guys like her striptease? She'll do it again right now.
I'm too old.
No, you're not.
But originally, when the scene was set up, it was set up that she was supposed to strip and then get overly zealous and then fall and wipe out, and that's how they sold it to me because I thought she looked super klutzy. And then they just cut it out, and I looked like I was a good stripper, which was kind of annoying. But it's turned out.
Earmuffs.
Did you say a bad word?
No, I stopped.
Oh, she said stripper. Jack? Earmuffs? New sweatshirt.
She was undercover. It wasn't real.
All right, we should probably go back there, right? Should I run back there and get a question? Is that all right? Any questions for... You're really close, though. Do you think it's fair to those people who are all the way back there and you're getting a real close look at Tom's figure?
This girl couldn't even get a chair.
Okay, here's a question.
So,
Okay.
if I prefer you, I have a question for Tom, for my friend in Italy. So, did you ever expect it to play Clark again?
No.
Thank you so much.
Yes!
You're welcome.
Her friend from Italy is just going crazy with that response.
If you guys don't know this, it's tonight or tomorrow night, I forget, but the Crisis thing is going.
Infinite Crisis!
So Eric and I are both on it together, and when they called me, the answer is no, I never even considered it. When they called me and they asked me, it's not like they call you and ask you, but they called and said, we have this idea, what do you think? And the short version is when I heard it, the first thing I said was, shit. And the producer who was talking to me goes, you all right? I'm like, yeah, give me a second. He's like, you still there? I'm like, yeah, just give me a fucking second. And he goes, is everything all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out a reason not to do this. And he goes, why? And I go, because this is a really good idea. And I think anybody who likes Smallville and anybody who likes Clark, they're gonna like this idea. He goes, okay, so you'll do it. I go, no, give me another second. I'm trying to figure out a reason not to do it, and I couldn't come up with one. So we ended up doing it. It was great to be there with Erica. We were at the Kent Farm, as you'll see. And it's a really cool, I really like what we did. I like the way it turned out. And I think if you like any of the shows, especially Smallville, you're gonna, it really pays tribute to you guys as fans, what we do. So I hope you like it.
Yeah. I got a question back here.
If I can be cheeky, I've got two questions.
You got cheeky?
It's cheeky.
Well, let's go with the first one. We got a lot of people asking questions. Go with your favorite one.
Okay, for all.
You don't have to warn us if you're going to be cheeky. Just
be cheeky.
Just do it.
I
ask this question while I grab your cheeky.
There are 3 Supermen here. Who is everyone's favorite Superman actor?
Christopher Reeve.
Why don't you just say Lex Luthor or Gene Hackman is my favorite Lex Luthor? Right, Tom?
Well, he said Superman.
That's true, you weren't ever Superman.
Right.
Until the last moment of
Yeah,
Smallville.
but I thought he meant who's our favorite Superman, not our Superman universe. You weren't very specific, you were being cheeky.
He said he was going to be cheeky.
What's the deal with cheeky?
What is the deal with that cheeky guy? I think he smelled a little like booze. I think he was drinking, and it made me want to have a drink. All right, who's got a question? That person right there with the hand.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
I've got a question for Laura.
Yes, I was just going to say Laura. Laura. Woo!
What was it like playing Indigo on Supergirl?
Where are you? Sorry.
Hello, I'm sorry.
You sound like
hi.
you're right here.
Hi.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the question?
What was it like playing Indigo on Supergirl?
Fun. A little blue. It was great though. They asked me to be a part of the show. I said I'd love to. I want to support the new show. I always thought she should have one. And I said, but I'd love to look different and be a villain. So that's how they came up with Indigo. It was a lot of fun. Melissa's awesome, and it was about 3 hours in prosthetics, but it was great.
Loved all of you in Smallville, by the way.
Thanks.
Thank
all
you.
of us.
Thank you. All right, how about that person with the, they're over there.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty decently, thank you.
Good. I was just wondering if you guys stole anything from the set.
Yes, the answer is yes. I'm the only one. Unless maybe you guys stole. Do you steal something, Laura? What'd you steal? Don't say it. They're not going to do anything. The show's over.
My Kryptonian bracelet.
That's where that went.
They've been asking me for that still to this day.
I wanted it, I was trying to look for it.
Yeah.
But
where was
Sorry, I took it.
Erica?
I stole the Lois Lane plaque.
Good for you. I mean, you could have made one at Staples.
But it's not the same, and I stole a coffee cup.
Did you guys take? Did you guys take the backs of your chair?
Yes.
With your name?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we have some bona fide thieves here. I mean, they're going on and on. No, I took a lot.
Anything else?
I don't want to talk about it.
Tom, why don't you tell them what I've stolen?
Pretty much everything. Anything that he stole anything Lex things.
Zod jacket.
I think you stole a Clark red leather jacket.
I still have that.
They gave. I remember somebody being like.
The one outfit you wore?
Yeah.
Like the plaid or the blue? Or even the red?
The blue or the red. Yeah. I wore 2 T-shirts the whole time.
I have you know what I have is just pretty cool? It's a onesie Lex Luthor employee work shirt, a jumper with a zipper. It says Lex Luthor. I have that.
You know, it would have been great.
Do I hear $40? Do I hear 80 pounds for that sucker? Do I hear Lex Luthor's jumpsuit, 90 pounds?
That would be perfect to wear here in Wales.
I'm gonna bring it to the next convention. I also have 2 white suits, full white, the suits that I wore. One's in a museum in Kentucky where I went to college, and the other one's in my closet. I've got like the crystal, what was that crystal for the ship that opened the ship up? I don't know, it was crystal, I'm colorblind, I don't know what color it was.
Doing this.
I got the wine glasses, remember all this crap Lex would drink? Always at the bar, I got all those glasses. What else? I got Lex Luthor for president. Lex Luthor, I got shirts, I got pins, I got... What else did I got?
Please tell us.
Next question.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, go ahead, pick somebody.
Hi Tom.
Oh.
What was it like working with Christopher Reeve? And do you feel like you passed the torch of Superman home to you?
I can't see where you are. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. Well, yeah, I was working with him, and he said something to me. He said, "I'm really glad that they've chosen you to be the next Superman because the Superman movie was going to come out." And I said, "Well, they didn't. I'm not doing that. I'm here on Smallville. I'm only playing Clark Kent." And he said, "Well, they should have." And that was really cool to hear from him. He was really special. It was very humbling and very cool. And he could have been nicer. He was only supposed to work like an hour and a half, and he stayed like 3.5 hours. And obviously, due to his medical condition, it was a big effort for him to be there. And if you go back and watch that episode, his performance resonates in a way that I think not any other performance can. And his body is not even a tool he can use. It's just the way that he speaks and the way that he takes his pauses. It was fascinating.
His presence, right? Because I've met him before, and just the presence he has is welcoming, but so just out of this world, for lack of a better. You know, it just he felt like a Superman. He really did. He was a Superman. Yeah.
We've got one down here.
Oh, this must be Jock's brother Spock.
If you could be any other character apart from your own, who would it be?
On the show?
Yeah.
Does it have to be on Smallville?
I would want to
I'd
be
like
Lana
to see
Lang.
with the indigo costume.
I kind of have
What?
a crush on her.
You want to be Lana Lang?
Yeah.
I wanted to be Justin Hartley. Does that count? Because he's freaking hot. Can I just be him? He's not a character, but
You could be Justin Hartley.
perfect body, right? I mean, like perfectly symmetrical breasts, like bosom.
No, I never paid that much.
Well, I've seen his
How do
shirt
you-
off. He's
Oh.
good looking. I'm friends with him. I mean, this is envy. This isn't like like an attraction. I'm just like, gosh, I
I
would.
mean, not that there would be anything wrong with it.
No, I'm saying that's fine, but I'm saying I don't have that attraction. I'm saying that can't a man look at another man and go, gosh, you know, I wake up and I go, God, Tom's got a great face. You know, it doesn't mean I want his face. I mean, come on.
I'm trying to say thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, Spock, thank you. Wait, Tom, answer that.
None. Why would I want to
There's
be?
no other character. Yeah, 'cause why would you be? Well, huh?
Martian Manhunter would be.
Wait a
Not
minute.
me playing.
You're sitting next to Lex Luthor. You wouldn't want to play Lex Luthor?
No, because I couldn't do it any better. How can you improve on perfection?
Thanks.
Can you imagine me bald in a white suit?
Dude, that would be powerful. That would be awesome.
We've got a question just up there.
Switch.
Firstly, I just want to say, ask Michael, did you get plenty of guests for Inside of You over this weekend?
I haven't asked anybody this weekend. You know what I'd like to get is the guy, he's really nice, his name's Ian, he played Ramsay Bolton in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
If everybody goes up to him and says you should be on Michael Rosenbaum's Inside of You, maybe that will be good. Who else would be good?
I'll make a point of it.
I was asking them, not you.
And then just to all of you, I just wanted to ask, was there any part of your character arcs that you wish you could have changed, or if you suggested anything and it got shut down?
Yeah, I wanted Clark to meet Bruce Wayne. That never happened.
Oh.
Well, you met Jock. With the Batman sweatshirt.
I think we have another question down on this part, is there? Jock's friend's friend now.
Jock's friend's friend.
We don't actually know each other.
We don't know each other,
We're
the three of
friends
you?
now.
You
yeah.
do now.
I just wondered. I just wondered. You all seem like really fun and friendly. Did you ever play any pranks on each other whilst on set?
One time, okay.
Diarrhea.
No.
Yeah, remember that?
There was one time where Laura was supposed to get shot. I've told this story before if you guys are watching these online, but she had these squids on and they're it makes it look like you're getting hit by bullets.
Tom was directing.
And I was directing, and there's a countdown so it's safe because you can't look down as an actor because it might hit you in the face and stuff like that. Anyway, we're making it really safe. But the count was 1, 2, 3, and then the squibs would go off. And then she was supposed to react, but she kept reacting like a second too early. So the third take, I was like, all right, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, go. And to surprise her, I go 1, 2, and then they went off. She was very surprised. And then she fell down like she got shot. So it worked. And I was like, great, we did it, moving on.
Well, because we did one take and I flinched too early and that's why he tricked me. But after I went down on the surprise one, I just gave him the finger.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah.
But it worked.
It totally worked. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did things like we convinced Michael that he had to do a green screen shot, which means he had to wear a green leotard.
Over like my face.
The only thing you could see was his face in front of a green screen.
No, not only that, but I was on ropes, wires. And it was my day off.
And we brought him in, and we were like, okay, Michael, start below the frame, and then like come up like you're a snake. And he's like, okay. So he's going like this, come up as a snake. And what he can't see, because we're in the dark, is me and the other people going. Okay, do it again, but slower. And then we had him spin around, and we had to do all this stuff, and it was hilarious.
You know what's funny? Is that day was like one of those days where I wish I would have read the script. Because I thought maybe it was like some evil thing I become, that I'm like doing all these things.
Michael only read the scenes he was in because Lex Luthor doesn't need to know what everybody else is doing.
Yeah. I was like, hey.
So he didn't know why we're asking him to do it, and we knew that. It was fantastic.
Yeah, Christopher Walken used to say, I don't read scripts. You gotta find out what happens anyway. You
I don't know what you do when I'm not with you.
And we used to do that all the time. The directors get so mad because we were either doing Keanu Reeves to each other with our lines. We're like, Clark, no. Yeah, Lex. And we would do these things like, all right, enough with the Keanu Reeves. Like, Clark, you look great. You wear the same shirt every day. He's like, all right, enough. And we would do it all the time. It was awesome. It was awesome. Not for them, us.
Somebody's got any memories on that of any pranks on set?
Nothing as cool as that. I mean, like my pranks were just unintentional. Perhaps.
Just goofs. Oops.
Yeah, just things that I did wrong.
Tom also got me, or sorry, I didn't
That's it,
interrupt.
I got-
Okay, I mean, I don't really have anything that I did, but they did everything to me. Yeah. Well, Tom, remember we had the scene in the loft? And I was teaching, well, you probably don't.
Oh, jumping out the loft?
Yeah. I'm supposed to teach him to fly.
This is a good one.
And I'm sort of supposed to nudge him towards the ledge.
Trying to get me over Clark's fear of
flying.
the leap to fly, because she can fly, and she's like, "Come on, Clark, I know you can do it. We just maybe I have to, kick you in the ass out the barn door or the loft door." So the doors are wide open, which is a safety issue on set, as you know, because you were up there a lot. Sorry. Just setting the tone.
Go ahead. I want to hear this. I don't know this story.
So I'm closest to the open loft barn door, and the idea is she's getting closer and closer, and I don't remember if you back up or not, but they go cut, and I go fine, and I just turned around and jumped off.
Unbeknownst to her.
Yeah, I didn't know this was happening.
She didn't realize.
There's no safety net or anything.
She even never got close enough to see that there were like 15 stunt pads in case.
So you barely fell a foot.
So I fell like a foot, but out of her field of view.
He was gone out of my view, and I was like, they're gonna fire me. I just killed Superman. It was like my first season.
Can I give an example of your reaction if they would have caught it on
Sure
your own?
can, Michael.
Isn't that right? What was it?
It's like a, oh.
Probably more like a, oh my god, and then just slowly walked away and hoped no one noticed.
I got in trouble for that. You're not supposed to do that.
All right, not Jocks Row. Who's next? Somebody pick.
Yeah.
What?
Someone in the back.
All right, grab them. In the very back. See the guy up there in the last seat for some reason when there's 800 in front of him? Get that guy.
Hey, I have a microphone already.
Oh yeah, right here. Let's go to this one.
Oh yeah, let's go to that one first.
I just wanted to say, firstly, Erica, it is all about you. And secondly, I wanted to ask if you guys could go back and give yourself any advice about how to approach your characters in the show, what would it be?
How to...
If you could go back to before you were on Smallville and give yourself some advice, what would it be?
I wouldn't. I would give Tom advice. But as far as the character goes, I played a character who, like I said, he didn't know what was going on, and I think that was.
Oh, I meant yourself, not your character.
Yeah. So what would you have told Tom before you do it? I mean, there are a lot of things we can talk about right now, but the one that they would care mostly about, not you.
Just say, are you sure you want to do this? And I'm not talking about the show.
Of a certain thing.
Just.
Oh, do you want to, for instance,
sure?
you want to do your